welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Roma. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Where to from here? And it's Matuidi. Kroos gets on the end of it. Ribery. Jerome Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out. Rooney. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Company. Keeper and try something new. Has he found his man? Danilo. Atletico Madrid leaning forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Danilo aimed in towards the centre. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Klein. Forward it goes. Roma do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now it's Balotelli.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Schneiderlin pumps it forwards. Rooney. Now it's Ribery. Danilo. And it's Welbeck. Benteke pushes it out wide. Here it comes. Ribery. Rooney. Roma can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Ribery. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Ribery. Ball's out on the left now. Azpilicueta. Petreva is long and forward. Benteke. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Rooney. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Klein. Ribery. And it's Rooney. And out to safety. Schneiderlin. Who's going to make this theirs? Matuidi. Knocks it towards the front. Benteke with the ball through. Ribery. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, now would certainly liven things up. What a throw in. Matuidi tries to stroke it through. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Welbeck Gets it backwards, and they'll try again. Matuidi has a look and has a go.
Tony Kroos would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Klein gets good distance on it. De Gea does well to parry it. Danilo. Fired in from distance. And Benteke! Oh, and with that the half-time whistle goes. So there was the first half.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Tony Kroos. Crescito. Tony Kroos. Danilo. Kroos. Ribery. Aim forward. Balotelli looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Benteke. Spoon forward. Has got rid of that. You can just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Messi. Goal is still. Either side really getting onto the front foot. Tony Kroos out wide to the right. Candreva conjuring up some magic on the right hand side. Roma somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Jerome Boateng tries to switch the play, and it's Tony Kroos. Tony Kroos spreads it wide. That's not the cross he had in mind. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Klein. Atletico Madrid may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Tries a through ball. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Goalkeeper's ball. Candreva. Yaya Toure. Iturbe. Hulk. Crescito hoops it upfield. Kompany does well there, alert. And it's Klein. Now the pass. Toni Kroos. Candreva. Aurier with a long pass out wide. He's there to get rid. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Yaya Toure pings it out wide. Played it early. Benteke! Matuidi, and it's Welbeck. Rakitic hoists it high. He's made sure that that won't get through. The defence can get it clear. Hulk. Welbeck. Toni Kroos. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's Toni Kroos, aimed long and direct.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Crescito does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, good interception. Kroos pumps it upfield. Atletico Madrid get it back again. Oh, the ball's come loose! Spectacular from Pella! And late in the day, a telling moment. De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Atletico Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Atletico Madrid hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's welcome to the Saitama Stadium. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Roma. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say Christian Benteke, a striker with all the classic qualities to lead the line. As a finisher too, he can call upon power and guile, which is a potent and, well, pretty deadly mix.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that certainly packed a punch. Great leap! It's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Benteke. Close! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Going to throw in. Crescito. Now it's Benteke. Toni Kroos. Has a look and has a go. Welbeck. It's Yaya Toure. Messi. Atletico Madrid. Very much the team that started on the front foot.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here, and they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
Ribery looking for options. Welbeck doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Welbeck. Welbeck's cross. And Benteke! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's Welbeck. Toni Kroos. And the keeper turns it behind. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. Welbeck! Good clearance and very necessary. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Welbeck. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Atletico Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Balotelli with the ball through. Oh, glorious footwork! Time to deliver. Surely a shot.
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could have gone either way, but it was a good reaction from the defender.
And it's Messi. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kondogbia. Andreva. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Up to meet it!
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Klein, spoon forward. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And He's there to make a great save.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Squeeze it out of harm's way. It's a brilliant interception. Jerome Boateng ups it towards the front. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. And Messi! Ribéry. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Welbeck. Pumps it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Azpilicueta. We've reached half-time.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Atletico Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more. Atletico Madrid carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Balotelli. He's off on a marauding run. He's come loose. Gets good distance on it.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
That should be the keepers. Now it's Kondogbia, and it's Messi. Fine defending there. Klein conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Another piece of really good defending. Welbeck tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Now it's Balotelli. Messi. Now it's Rooney. Messi, Crescito can hoist it clear. Rooney with the short one. Messi, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Jeffrey Kondogbia hoops it upfield. So we've reached the hour mark. Atletico Madrid get dipped into their subs. Klein. Toni Kroos. And it's Candreva. Chip through. Kompany. Another piece of really good defending. Messi. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Candreva. Throw in. Well, checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Messi. Hulk. Abubakar. And it's Danilo. Schneiderlin. Iturbe. Takes a look up. Balotelli. Caught offside that time. Now the pass. He's through the middle. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Danilo. Tries a long pass towards the front. Hit into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Fine defending there. Rakitic. Welbeck. Abubakar with a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he could have made the game safe and he converted that. Such a big disappointment.
That's a hit! Good effort first time.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Another piece of really good defending. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Toni Kroos. Out for a throw. Fine defending there. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Welbeck! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Atletico Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Tries a through ball. Abubakar. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Oh, it's such a pity that, because it would have been a really, really stylish goal that he pulled it off.
Hulk. And it's Welbeck. So that's it. It is all over. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, tactically they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did really in affecting that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. And here we have Atletico Madrid against Roma. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well played, he saw that coming. Rooney. Now it's Ribery. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, he's a confident lad, but I'm sure a shot from that far out wasn't the best option.
So what now? Dede. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Now it's Welbeck. Benteke passes it through.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Brings it forward. And it's Rooney. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Messi. Candreva. Welbeck. Candreva tries a long pass towards the front. Belts one! Got him rattled. Up for the header. Loose. Goal! Atletico Madrid! De Gea reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Roma didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Danilo. Azpilicueta gets into the right position to intercept. Ribery does not like coming off second best. And it's Welbeck. Benteke. Tries lifting it over. That intervention was very necessary. Danilo. Welbeck. Looks to dink one in. Benteke hits it! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoisted towards the area. It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Atletico Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Atletico Madrid scoring 2 goals in next to no time to put them in a very comfortable position at 2-0. Ribery. Messi. Welbeck, good run, where to from here? Danilo with a delicate ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, good interception. It's Candreva. Forward it goes. Messi. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Toni Kroos does well to read it and intercepts. Ribery with the ball through. Danilo. Benteke. He's made certain that won't get through. Candreva. Danilo tries the route one option. Now it's Toni Kroos.
Look, we've seen it from the fella before. Even from that sort of range, he's just really, really capable, and I think he must be catered for. They have to work on that and get to him sooner.
Atletico Madrid are leading with half-time drawing close. Schneiderlin pumps it forwards, and it's Messi. Klein. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Rooney. Looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Roma get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rooney. Messi. The referee brings the first half to a close. Atletico Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Start of another 45 minutes. Klein. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Toni Kroos gets it back. Company. Rooney. Jeffrey Kondogbia tries a through ball. Danilo. It's Benteke. Hoops it upfield. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Messi. Rooney. Looks like a good ball through. Caps it out. Aim forward. Now it's Ribery. Great ball, and now the shot. Looking to force his way through. Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
That's for the pressure. Atletico Madrid get dipped into their subs. Now it's Messi.
Messi can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
That's gone a long way up and away. Welbeck did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Deftly done. He's got through. Keeper got a hand on that and nicked it behind. Juan Iturbe. Then throw in. Atletico Madrid have a sub ready to come on. Benteke. Moussa Sissoko. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his effort away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Out to the left it goes. Not offside that time. And it's Welbeck. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Lobs it in gently. Jerome Boateng does well there. Alert. Benteke. Moussa Sissoko. Yaya Toure. Schneiderlin. Spoon forward. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Kondogbia. Now the pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Looks to slip it through. Moussa Sissoko. Rakitic. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
Roma get it back again. Messi. Now it's Balotelli. Oh, he's broken through. Balotelli! Oh, that's quite incredible! They needed something special, and my word, they've got it!
What is it about this guy when his team needs something special? He just seems to delve into his reserves of brilliant skill and release talents that average footballers can only dream about. Sensation, that's all I can say about that. Sensation.
Absolutely and that is it, the referee has seen enough. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead, they lost their lead, and they lost the game. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.